is the North End. This is the North End.
Shit. Alright. Hey guys. It's JP California coming at you guys from, well, it looks really beautiful back there, but it's actually super overcast. It's been raining the last like 3 or 4 days here in California. It's been a nice little storm. And this is probably one of the brighter spots we've had in the last few days. I got some gnarly clouds over here. It's probably going to rain tonight again. But the rain really came down on my EPL day yesterday. Aston Villa played Sheffield. But before we get into the good, the bad, and the ugly, please like and subscribe. Everybody here at the North End YouTube channel. Really want you guys to do that. We are dying to reach 1,000 followers. We are on our way, but you know, sometimes it isn't always as quick as we'd like it to be. But I'm here to go over an EPL match for you guys that was just the thriller of the day. Yep, thriller of the day on Friday. So let's get into it. The good, the bad, the ugly. Aston Villa won, Sheffield United won. The good was VAR. Of course, VAR was the good for this day. How dare we kind of get complacent with our VAR understanding? How dare we think we know how VAR is going to go? I mean, like, a match is coming up, and what do we need is more VAR. It was a VAR moment every 15 minutes. There was actually 5 or 6 VAR events that went down in that game where we have to stop play, wait for 2 minutes for them to say play on. It's getting really tiresome. You know, I know the players love the break. You know, you need to waste 15 minutes every game checking on VAR. It's a joke, right? And the one time VAR did overturn a clear and obvious mistake was the opening goal for Aston Villa, which I guess you can look back now up to 15 minutes because it was like 30 seconds before the goal was scored that they reviewed it and went all the way back for it. People are like, well, he was fouling the keeper. Yeah, but the ball gets away. Like, advantage is played. They have the ball. They have the ball for 5 seconds. Their defender gets the ball stolen. Oli Watkins crosses it across, and we finish. So why are we calling VAR back when Sheffield United made the mistake of not clearing their line? I don't understand. I think fans are just kind of baffled with VAR at this point. So VAR was the good, because don't you forget how important VAR is. The good of the game was VAR. Yeah, definitely. It was VAR. Guys, it was VAR. It was good. The bad. Let's move on. The bad. The bad was Matty Cash, honestly. And the problem is I can't bring you the statistics because who scored actually had Matty Cash as like one of the highest rated Aston Villa players, but he didn't pass the eye test today. He looked devoid of ideas. He struggled to move the ball forward. He could not find forwards' feet on runs. And the only passes he could make were those guys that are like really wide and high, like Leon Bailey or Diaby. He could not find forward central passes. Most of his passes went backwards. I don't know how he got one of the second or third highest scores for the team when he had the lowest pass rating at 83% for a defender. Luka Deans was at 89, and both center backs was in the mid-90s. So how does someone with an 83%, which isn't a bad pass rating, if you were a midfielder, I'd be very happy, but as a defender, you should probably keep that ball more. How are you getting to be one of the highest rated? I don't know. But he struggled for me going forward. It's not his running. It's not his work ethic. It's his reading of the game, finding passing channels. It's his progressive passing. It's his creativity. It's his take-on ability. He just looked really devoid of confidence this game, and that's not something I've said about Matty Cash for a long time. I love Matty Cash. I hope he regains all of his confidence. But that game, to me, was one of the worse off games I think I've seen from Matty Cash. It just struggled getting the ball to a dangerous spot. One or two misplaced crosses, like overhit. I don't know what to do with that one. Hopefully he can come back good, but Dean kept the ball, kept it moving, puts in a good cross every time, and Matty Cash can get forward but struggles to put in a good cross or even find the next play. So it was really disappointing. It's really disappointing for Matty Cash. He did have one or two good overlapping runs, but when Bailey or Diaby, who both like to play wide right, is occupying the space he needs to run into, there's a problem. When you have Leon Bailey hugging the touchline, how is Cash supposed to overlap that? Hopefully Unai Emery adjusts that duo of play, because it's not good enough to break down a low block. It's just not. The ugly would be the game. Honestly, it was a 1-1 snooze fest. It was a boring game to watch, honestly. Villa possessed with no end product. Sheffield United went into the game thinking if we have to put 11 men in our 18-yard box, we will, to just get a point. It was just a boring match. On a busy day that I had, I couldn't make the video right after because I was running around taking care of a bunch of stuff. It was kind of not the quality of match you want to portray the EPL as. It was just boring. So, the ugly was a match. The good is definitely VAR getting involved because we never have enough VAR. And the bad is Matty Cash. Guys, this is JP here at the North End YouTube channel. I hope you guys have a happy holidays and a Merry Christmas and a happy Hanukkah and all of the different religions that go out there. And I could go on and on and on, but I hope you guys have a good festive period. And I hope you guys get all the results, almost all the results you need for the EPL, as long as Villa can continue to do well, not lose at home. That would be key. This is JP California from the North End saying Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all the above. Peace.
This is the North End. This is the North